Reddit user Nanbread shared a chilling photo taken by their mother during a camping trip with their father. The picture was meant to capture their father standing at the rear of their camper van, but when they later reviewed the photo, something else appeared in the shot. In the front passenger window of the van, there's the distinct face of a man staring out. What makes the image so unsettling is that no one else was in the field when the photo was taken. The family can't help but wonder who, or what, might have been there with them. While hiking through a remote area, a photographer stumbled upon an abandoned church and decided to explore it. As he examined the pictures on the wall, something strange caught his attention, and he bolted out of there. Upon reviewing the video in slow motion, a mysterious figure can be seen staring at him from the window. In another frame, just before he runs, the same figure appears sitting on a bench. The unnerving experience raises a chilling question: who, or what, was the figure? This YouTuber decided to explore a creepy backwoods area known for strange activity. As he ventured deeper, unsettling noises began to echo around him.
You heard it? What the hell? Whoa. What the f...
Suddenly, he spotted something chilling.
What the hell is that?
A group of people in black robes standing in the middle of the forest. He quickly fled the scene, but as he ran, he came across another one.
What's going on?
Could he have stumbled upon a ritual, or was it all an elaborate setup? This Reddit user shared a chilling experience while driving to a restaurant. Glancing in his rearview mirror, he noticed two infant-sized handprints on the rear window of his car, illuminated by the headlights of the vehicles behind him. What made the sight even more unsettling was the orientation of the handprints. They were pointing downward, as if they'd been made from the roof of the car. Despite searching for a logical explanation, he couldn't determine how the marks had appeared. A man hiking deep in the forest for 4 months suddenly heard this. Horrifying sounds echoed through the trees, sending chills down his spine. Panicked, he ran, but the eerie noises seemed to follow him, coming from every direction. What could have been making these sounds? Two friends were staying at an Airbnb when they heard something large running across the roof late at night. Curious and unnerved, one of them grabbed a camera and headed outside to investigate. With a flashlight in hand, he scanned the roof and spotted something unusual.
Let's see. What the fuck is that? What in the fuck? Wait a minute. Hey!
Determined to get a closer look, he climbed up, but by the time he had reached the roof, whatever it was had vanished.
Where the hell did it go? Fuck.
Unbeknownst to him, the creature seemed to be watching from a hidden spot nearby. Some believe it could be the Rake, a pale mythological creature infamous for its sudden attacks. Others speculate it might have been a person in a mask or even an elaborate hoax, but many are left wondering, was he moments away from being attacked? In April 2010, a group was driving home late at night when they noticed a vehicle stopped on the side of the highway. At first, they couldn't tell what was happening, but as they zoomed in, they spotted a figure moving along the road's railing. As it came closer, it became clear the figure was a person dressed in white, walking slowly and deliberately.
اطلع اطلع يا شريف اطلع يا شريف يديك الساعة.
Startled, the driver panicked, cried out in Arabic, and sped away. Yet, even in the midst of the terrifying encounter, he couldn't shake the thought. What if the person actually needed help? A man searched for a missing woman near a cave when an eerie sound echoed from deep within. The tunnel was completely flooded, its murky waters concealing whatever might lie beneath the surface. What happened next, and whether the woman was ever found, unfortunately, remains a mystery. During a trip, a man found himself in a terrifying situation when a venomous snake somehow ended up inside his shirt. Frozen in an uncomfortable position, he stayed completely still, not wanting to alarm the snake that had slithered onto his arm. His friend quickly stepped in, carefully pinching the sleeve to locate the snake's position. With steady hands, they used scissors to cut the sleeve, distracting the snake just enough to create an opening. In a tense final moment, they made a swift move to scoop it out, narrowly avoiding disaster. Reddit user Matthew2058 shared this image taken in Uruguay. It shows a man riding his bike along a secluded highway. But in the distance, a strange human-like figure can be seen standing alone in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by forests and vast fields. The isolated location and the unusual appearance of the figure raise unsettling questions about what was captured in the image. Could it be a ghost? While on a trip, Reddit user CarlXI decided to explore Sweden's abandoned Garpenberg mine. Suddenly, he captured this. A shadowy figure moving in a dark corner. Strangely, the figure didn't appear solid, sparking debate among viewers. Some joked it was the ghost of a miner still at work, while others suggested it might be a camera artifact. However, Carl and many commenters remain unconvinced, believing this could be evidence of something truly paranormal. After a long hike, this man returned to his car and found something unexpected.
Alright, go ahead and unlock it. Sure? Yep, about sure as I'm gonna be.
Oh my god.
Oh! Oh!
That is not what you wanted.
Oh!
A bear was inside his truck. How the bear got in remains a mystery. Was it drawn by curiosity, or was there food inside? After safely releasing the bear, both the animal and the owner seemed relieved. YouTuber Dalen Spratt frequently visits graveyards to communicate with spirits.
So there is a child resting space literally right under, so I'm sitting up on a platform on this bed.
During one visit, he connects with the spirit of a little girl.
Are you the child that's right here beneath me? You know it?
After receiving responses, he identifies her accurately and shows her gravestone. However, viewers notice something even stranger earlier in the video.
Different people, different families, different plots. Because think about all the different stories that are in this one resting place. I don't have to just do one. Anyway.
Behind Dalen, a semi-transparent figure appears to run through the trees on his right. Is this truly a spirit? Caver Andrew Smith ventured into an underwater cave when disaster struck. The cave began filling up with water due to high tides. As the cave flooded rapidly, he found himself trapped with no way out. The water surged towards the staircase, filling the cave dramatically. Fortunately, we can assume Andrew made it out safely as this video was uploaded. This person was out in the woods when something chilling happened. At first, it sounds like a creature's scream, but the person who recorded it believes it was a man crying out for help. It was the first time they'd ever heard such a noise. While they insist it was a man in distress, others suspect a large beast might have been behind the sound. But if they truly thought it was a man, why didn't they try to help? While out hiking, this Reddit user came across an abandoned school, located in a forgotten village surrounded by overgrown vegetation, creating an eerie atmosphere. But that wasn't the only thing he captured. Other Reddit users pointed out a ghostly figure standing in the doorway. What could he have captured that day?
I'm going to put me little blue lights on. Do this. Come on, mate.
4 months after hearing eerie children's laughter in the woods, Grizzly Gaz returned for another trip. As night fell, unsettling noises began.
What the fuck?
Something or someone seemed to be walking around his campsite. Grizzly's heart raced as he decided to investigate, but he found nothing. As he tried to settle in again, the sounds grew even louder.
Hi. I can hear you.
Fortunately, he managed to stay safe and made it through the night. Could it have been the same presence from his previous encounter? A couple was hiking through Fox Family Cemetery when their dog suddenly started acting strangely.
Okay, we'll go.
The dog growled and backed away from a particular gravestone, clearly frightened. The couple explained that their dog never behaved like this. Many commenters shared the belief that dogs can sense things beyond human perception. One commenter even suggested they leave the area, feeling that something was amiss. HD Adams' YouTube team went on a trip to a house rumored to be cursed by the devil. Almost immediately, unsettling events began.
Abi bak buraya ne zaman girsek bu kapıyı üstümüze kapamayın. Tövbe estağfurullah.
Loud bangs and whispers echoed through the air, yet no one was visible. Upstairs, the atmosphere grew even more chilling. Suddenly, he saw this.
Allah! Allah! Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lan baksana oraya. Abi sen niye kilitleniyorsun oğlum?
A hand waved from the darkness. The team was convinced it was the hand of the devil. Could the house truly be haunted, or was it all an elaborate setup? John, an avid adventurer, sets off on a solo stealth camping trip deep in the forest. As night falls, he retreats to his tent to sleep. Suddenly, an unexpected noise wakes him.
Honestly, once again, in the middle of the night, some guy comes along and confronts me here at my stealth camping location. I could hear a rock splashing in the pool nearby. I thought it was maybe just a stick falling. And then I heard another splosh, something else. I thought another branch or something fell. Didn't think too much more of it. And then a light flashed across my tent. And I'm inside the tent, and then I hear footsteps walking by, and this person's not making any sound, and is approaching my tent and going up to my bike, literally right over here.
He hears the sound of rocks splashing in a nearby pool, followed by more splashes. Then, a light flashes across his tent, and he hears footsteps approaching. Someone is moving quietly around his campsite and even going up to his bike. John calls out, but no one responds. When he unzips the tent to confront the intruder, the figure quickly disappears into the dark forest. The intruder likely intended to steal John's bike, but backed off when confronted. Although John is unharmed, the experience leaves him shaken. This eerie video, filmed on a Malaysian road at night, captures something unexpected. They first heard crying sounds coming from the nearby woods. As they checked their surroundings, they spotted this: a mysterious figure standing in the darkness, completely unresponsive to their presence. Unlike others in the area, the figure wasn't wearing a reflective vest and revealed no discernible details, even under the beam of a high-powered flashlight. Witnesses remain baffled by what they saw that night. A friend of Reddit user Slaybell21 was staying at a hotel in Antigua when she sent this Snapchat. The image shows the friend sitting alone in the room, but something strange stands out. A long hair-like figure draped over the bedpost to the left. The friend was completely alone in the room when the photo was taken, and what makes it even eerier is that the friend doesn't use hair extensions or weaves, leaving no clear explanation for the figure. Is it just an object, or perhaps something supernatural? In January 2022, this YouTuber ventured into a cave system. While filming another section of the cave, he captured something unusual. An unexplained light appeared in the darkness. The light appeared briefly before vanishing, and its source remains a mystery. Unfortunately, not much background information is known about this sighting. What could it have been? This person was on a backpacking trip when they heard this. These sonic booms have been reported worldwide, but no one knows for sure what causes them. Theories include secret government projects or even alien activity. Despite their increasing frequency, the source remains a mystery. If you've heard similar sounds or have any idea what could be causing them, let us know in the comments. This person heard a group of dogs barking aggressively at something unseen in the darkness. When they checked, they saw this. A tall, shadowy figure standing behind the stairs. At first it remained still, but then it moved, revealing a hunched, ghost-like humanoid form. Though its details were obscured by the darkness, the eerie silhouette and the dog's panicked reactions sent chills down the spine. Many believe the dogs sensed a supernatural presence. While reviewing footage from his trail camera, this man spotted something unusual. A humanoid figure can be seen walking. At first it appears faint and blurry, but with focus you can make out the shape of a head. Some might dismiss it as pareidolia, but locals near the area report frequent strange and paranormal occurrences in the forest. While on a trip, this person was jolted awake in the middle of the night by the sounds of dogs barking. When they looked outside, they saw this. A figure dressed in white walking in the distance. Some viewers believe it could be La Llorona, the legendary weeping woman. Could this be true, or is there another explanation for the sighting? The eerie encounter left the person deeply shaken. Connor Long was traveling through Los Padres National Forest near Santa Barbara when he stumbled upon something unsettling. At first, it appeared to be nothing more than a pile of twigs and debris, but when disturbed, the nest of daddy longlegs suddenly sprang to life, revealing a massive cluster of legs moving in unison. Scientists believe the clustering could be related to mating, moisture conservation, or an unknown survival strategy. Regardless of the reason, the sheer number of spiders is enough to send shivers down your spine. While camping in the ruins of Liverpool Castle, known for its haunted history, a YouTuber experienced a chilling night. As he tries to sleep, his dog is alerted by strange rustling noises coming from the nearby woods.
What is it, Fudge? Fudge doing a goose impressions. She started doing her goose impressions because there's a weird noise coming towards us. Fudge, what is it?
It's a fucking... 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 It's a fu
An owl's hoots kept the explorer awake, and the noises seemed to move closer to the tent.
An owl has kept me awake most of the night.
Despite the growing fear, nothing emerged from the woods, leaving him to wonder what was lurking in the forest. Was it an animal, a human, or something supernatural? Exploring with Felicity investigated an area infamous for the legend of the White Lady of Lancashire, a ghost said to be searching for her lost child. At the statue marking her memorial, Felicity recited the chilling words, "I stole your baby," as the legend claimed it would open the statue's eyes. Moments later, she felt an unseen push and heard an eerie wailing sound echoing through the air.
I stolen your baby.
Startled, she fled down the trail as the weather suddenly turned ominous. Before leaving, Felicity managed to capture this: a shadowy figure moving across the trail, too distant to identify. Whether it was truly the White Lady or something else, the experience left Felicity deeply unsettled. Now, let's watch this next terrifying vid.